Hello fellow members of Row Productions, this is the second tutorial on the Row Productions YouTube channel. So last time we had a look over the user interface of Roblox Studio, and today in this tutorial I'm going to be discussing building. So there are actually, I guess you could say, two ways of building. The first being the basic building technique, which is what most of the new users seem to do first before they learn that they actually have Roblox Studio, which is basically, if I just go into this game, this is the building lessons game. So everyone who goes here, as long as I'm in the game, I can give them tools to build, so I can teach them to build and whatnot. Um, yeah, this game will have building tools in it, so I can show you what I mean by all of this. So I'll just make this full screen. So if I want to give myself building tools, I'll just have to type it in. So, okay, so give me tools. Oh no, looks like I already have them. That's good then. Okay, so as these tools are loading, you can see that this is basically, apart from these spawn points here, this is basically what a new Roblox user will start off as their place. Just this blank, boring, textured, whatever you call it, base plate. I guess you could call it base plate. And you'll see all these tools. So I'm going to go through all of these and then we'll get into more advanced stuff in Roblox Studio. Again, like last episode, I'm sorry if this has to be a two-part series, or a two-part episode I should say. Then I'm sorry, but I'll try to go as quick as possible. So this, as you can see, by pressing 1 or clicking this, by 1 I mean 1 on your keyboard, the number 1 key. This is your building tool. So as you can see, we have basic building, advanced building, house kit, house interior, landscape, etc. So you can use all of these to actually build a place. So you can click, kind of like you would in Minecraft. Yes, I said Minecraft. So you can place blocks like that. You can also, if you want to make walls faster, you can click and hold down left click. I'm doing left click to do this, by the way. I don't think you can do it this block actually. Press Q to switch blocks. I'll do maybe, what else is there in basic building? I will just do advanced building and then, nope, actually basic building. See if I can do it with this. Okay, well with some blocks you can hold down left click and drag to make them longer. I think there is one actually. I would go into space kit and then I think you can do it with this one. No, you cannot. Well, you can hold down left click and drag and it will make a wall, but you should be able to do that easily. And number 2, by pressing 2 on your keyboard or clicking this, is a delete tool. So you can just delete everything you've done, like I'm doing now. Unfortunately with this you cannot hold and drag, which really sucks because it takes a while to delete things. You have to, if you have like a big thing you want to delete. You can also delete the base plate, as you can see. Blocks from that. I'm just going to replace those blocks by pressing Q on the build tool and going to wherever those blocks are supposed to be. I believe they're in high scalability. Yeah, mega grass. Okay, there we go. I think you can hold down. Yep, this is one where you can hold down left click and drag. So as you can see, that does that, which is really helpful. You can also do it in a diagonal as well, which is kind of cool. So that is the build and delete tool. Clone tool is like cloning something. So say I want to clone this block from the base plate. I click the clone tool with it and I can just do that. So it's an easy way to switch between blocks. And you can press 3 or just click it. Rotate is for rotating these things. So that's not a very good example. I'll get something that I'll use this. So if I press 4 on the keyboard or press this, the rotate tool, I can click this and it's supposed to rotate. I'm not actually sure what's happening with this. I think it's because the textures are all the same on each side or something. Yeah, I'm not too sure why that's not working, but theoretically it should rotate whatever you have there. 5 is the configure parts tool. So with something like this, I'm going to have to show you with a vehicle, because that's usually what these are used with. The configure tool is used with, sorry. So I'll just take out the truck. Seems like a good thing to use. So as you can see, we can get in this and we can drive it around. But what if I want this to go faster, or I want it to turn a little bit more sharply? Then we can press 5 or on our keyboard, or just click this, configure parts, and we can click on the configure bit on this vehicle, and we can change the max speed to say 150, the steering to 2, or yep, actually 1 if this works properly, or if I can just press that, and then, sorry about that, turn speed, we can change that to maybe 50, and then get in here and it will go a lot faster and the turning will be a lot easier. So you can do some wheelies or whatever you call them, donut, whatever. So that's the configure tool. 6, the wiring tool. Now this is a cool one. So with this I'm gonna have to show you a, where is it? It's supposed to be in, I think you find it in, okay, yeah, guys, I know where it is. It is, you can wire any of these things, but I'll just use a speaker. So we'll get a speaker, and then we'll get a wiring lever, whatever you want to call it. And so as you can see, we flick this lever, and it does absolutely nothing. But we want to make it so that when you flick the lever, music starts playing from this speaker. So we press 6, or click this, the wiring tool, and click on the lever or lever engage, and then click on the pause play on the speaker. And then we press 6 again, flick the lever, and there you go. You can play music like that. So that's the wiring tool. 7, the classic tool, is basically change the color of things. So if I had a block here, I could change the color of it. Same with the material, the studs, the resize and move on axis. Pretty simple. And then create the thumbnail is basically what people will see as this thing when they go into the game. So I'm just going to make it of the spawn points. And so if I go back to this, refresh the page, it should be a close-up of the spawn points. Well, yeah, as you can see, it's a close-up of the spawn points. Well, not too close up, it zooms it out a little bit, but yep. Okay, so that's the basic building principle, and now I'm going to go into Roblox Studio and show you some more advanced stuff. So, yeah, see you in Roblox Studio. Okay guys, so we are in Roblox Studio. I've just clicked on my projects, and as you can see, these are all my places. So we'll just go into building lessons. And so as you can see, we have edit and build. So first I'll show you build, because that's a little bit like what we were just doing. So if you go into build, it will be like the basic building. You'll have your character in the 3D world, and you can yeah. Okay, you can't actually see your player yet. There we go. So there's your player. You have your player in the 3D world, and they've actually changed this since the last time I did it. You move the camera around your player. It doesn't stick to the player or whatever. So that's kind of cool. So as you can see, you can move around in a 3D world, and you have the basic building tools, but you're actually within Studio. So what you can do with this, you can select bricks and stuff, and do all that, but some people prefer this. Some people actually like it like this, and that's fine, but I find it incredibly hard to work with. I don't think anyone should work like this. It's just absolutely useless in my opinion, but some people may like it, some people don't. It's a love it or hate it situation, but yeah, you can do that if you want. So yeah, this is basically the same as edit mode, except you're walking around in the 3D world. So I'll be back in edit mode. Okay, so now we're going to go into the second option that was here, which is the edit button. So by clicking edit, it's just like we had in the first tutorial, which is in this 3D world where we can move around using the WASD or arrow keys and the mouse. If you don't know how to use these controls, or you don't know what any of this is, sorry, or if you don't even know how to use Roblox Studio, I highly encourage you to watch the last tutorial. There should be an annotation on the top left of the screen which will say last episode, so just click that if you want to go back an episode. So this is the 3D world. To build in this world is, or to build in this mode I should say, is extremely simple. So just like in the basic building, you can go, provided you have your toolbox open, you can go display, and then you'll see all the stuff from the basic building things. So you've got weapons, advanced building house kit, the high skiability kit, the deadly machines, etc. So usually to start off a game, I will go to the brick section, and I will choose one of these bricks, usually the green plastic brick, because it's a good starting point. So you'll click this, and you can start, resizing it. Let's just make a quick wall, changing the color of it, so we'll make it red, and we'll make it all smooth. Sorry, I'm just doing this really quickly. And we will anchor it. So there, we have a red wall. This is usually how you'll build in edit mode, but if you are building in edit mode, I highly encourage you not to choose this base plate when you create your players. I highly encourage you to choose the original grey base plate, but you don't have to. It's just my words of wisdom, I guess you could say. So building in this is pretty simple. You just place bricks. We can just make a small room here, I guess you could say. I don't know. I'm saying that a lot. I don't really know why. So I'm rushing this, guys, so don't think this is how I build. If I really built like this, I probably wouldn't be on Roblox. We'll just do this. And there's our room. So this is the typical way of building. You can also add the spawn points by going to the game stuff. So there's a lot of, and just dragging a spawn point. This is the neutral spawn point. I'll just delete this. So I think I will probably be doing more tutorials, sorry, on aspects of Roblox Studio, but yeah, I don't think there's actually much else to say apart from also you can go to your free models, so you can click search and then models, and the same with decals as well. So you can search gun, and it will come up with loads of guns made by other people. But I prefer to make my own stuff most of the time. And there's a lot of Roblox pre-made things from Roblox, like this thing, whatever you want to call it, stairpiece. I would say it's like a corner stairpiece or whatever. So that's kind of cool. Corner support, yeah. So yeah, I hope this tutorial has helped you, and feel free to check out my Roblox profile in the description, which is down below. And check out Row Productions if you haven't already joined. We are a group that teaches you how to build, script, and design. We also make games, and also check out my main/gaming channel. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and have a nice day.